Wilson Morales from Black Women TV. Hey, Jessica, how's it going?
Hey, what's up? I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Here's the thing. I loved you in the HBO series, and so I was like, we gotta get her more work. You
Yes, I
know,
love it. I'm with that. Thank you
and
so
so
much.
like we gotta start advocating for that. So you're in
I
this
love that.
movie, and obviously, I write for Black Women TV. So when we look at the cast, like, I need brothers and sisters in this movie.
That's
There
right.
she goes.
I do
So
that
talk
too.
to me about how did this role come up for you?
Yeah, definitely. I had met with Joe and she wrote me this part and then it needed to be passed through the director David Yates and the executive producer David Heyman and all of Warner Brothers. And so they watched my film that I did a while ago and took to Sundance called The Incredible Jessica James, and this was years ago, and I remember them telling me, she's makes a small cameo appearance in the second film. In the third film, she has this big part, and same with the fourth and the fifth films. And after David and after the Davids and Warner Brothers saw The Incredible Jessica James, they were like, "We're all in. We're so excited about this character." All I had to do was play the waiting game because these films take so long to do. I mean, I wrapped this film over a year ago. We shot it in London over 6 or 7 months during a pandemic, and finally, it's like it's out. And so I was really excited. This role was always planned for the film, but then also it was custom made for me. So that was a really incredible experience, especially in portraying a pretty formidable Black witch named Professor Eulalie Hicks.
All I want to say is, like, without giving out any spoilers, how significant is your character to the plot that's going on?
She's pretty significant to the plot that's going on, I will say. She is someone who is really good at seeing the heart of people, and I think that's why Albus Dumbledore needs her on his team. And I think she is in charge of sort of watching after Jacob Kowalski, played by Dan Fogler. And I think that she's also just really good at magic, and so she is someone who, you know, without giving anything away, sets certain things in motion and also kind of helps to save the day, or maybe she doesn't. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not gonna get in trouble talking about this film in that way. So there's that.
Now, when you're part of a franchise, how much do you have to go back? Because if you were going to Comic Con, the fans would have hit you up with everything. So do you have to go back and not only watch the previous films, but do you have to play catch up? And not that the Potter universe has anything to do with these films; these are totally separate. But do you feel that you have to have a knowledge of almost everything within the Potterverse to
You know
know?
what? It's funny because I worked with different actors in this movie that either knew a ton about about the Potterverse or did not, and everybody had their own process. I'm not gonna front. I already knew everything about this world. It wasn't like I had all my own prop wands already at my house. I had all the Harry Potter books. I mean, my teacher started reading those books to us when I was in the third grade. And so I had a Harry Potter tattoo before I got cast in this film, so I kind of knew everything about it. That being said, once I was cast in this film, it was my job to make sure I knew my lines. I showed up on time, and I was professional on set. So that was kind of my biggest responsibility. I didn't really need to research much to bring life into Lally. I understood her heart pretty quickly, and because we share a lot of similar traits. I just needed to work on my accent, I think, and that was a lot of research. And I think I just needed to make sure I knew my lines, I think, and said them with specificity.
As I mentioned, I want to see more of you in different
Thank you.
positions. And so, having seen Love Life and having seen this movie, and I don't know what's next for you. What goes into saying yes to the projects you take?
I think now that I'm 32, I've learned a lot about the power of your yeses and the power of the no's. Whether no's comes from casting, which you get a ton of, and the power of the yes, which means I think for me, I'm a 6 foot tall Black lady from LA, and so people's yeses for me are very specific. And I find that the more myself that I am, and the more myself and authentic that I can be in any project that I'm in, the stronger they are, and the stronger my work is. And so I think when I get these yeses, like for, The Secrets of Dumbledore and even for Love Life season 2, which was, one of the things I'm most proud of that I've ever made. Uh, the directors and producers and creators have all been really excited about me, and they've let me play and be free in a way that I feel really blessed and lucky to be able to do, especially as a Black woman. It's nice.
Congrats on this role. Like I said, I hope to see more of you wherever you're at. Stay safe. Take
Thank
care of
you.
yourself.
Be well. Thank you.
Mhm.